John, busy first couple of weeks for you. It's been a bit frantic, but looks like you've fitted in well, and it's almost as if you've been here for months.
Well, I'm glad it's like that. I says that in the interview process. My biggest compliment I ever get if somebody says to me the transition seems seamless. But you're right, it's been very, very hectic. Really busy. Phones never stop, for best wishes and now it's getting the time, agents are non-stop, it's coming to that time of the year and all that stuff, but absolutely love it, honestly. The reason I say that because there's a real appreciation of the job that you're doing for a living out in the fresh air, and with some of the hardship that goes on in life, if you don't appreciate that, then you shouldn't be putting a strip on, and that's probably the values in which I go and manage, so absolutely loving it to bits. And
two good results as you got here, the hard-fought draw with St Mirren and a great result against Hearts down there to take 2 goals off them.
Yeah, and all credit to the boys. I felt by the boys' own admission we weren't great in the first half against St Mirren. Now seeing them in the second game against Hearts, I can see what they were talking about. The Hearts game, very difficult overhead conditions. We adapted very well. We good victory, 2 great goals for Bully, clean sheet. But I felt really dominated the game, and could have went on to score 1 or 2 more goals. But the way we shaped up, the way we went about our business, very, very pleased for the boys.
Yeah, conditions were poor on Saturday, and the forecast showing that it could be poor conditions combined with a slightly later kick-off this Saturday. Do you do any special preparation for that?
Yeah, we do, aye. We were all out there yesterday. Where were you yesterday when we were putting the sheets
down
on the pitch? You were watching. But that's the kind of club that's all hands on deck. We're all there putting the sheets down on the pitch to make sure if the rain comes or the snow comes, we still get the game goes ahead, and that is a real proper football club. It's all hands on deck. And I have to say this, we were at the fans forum the other night there, and just speaking to the supporters, you can feel the love and the passion that they've got for the club. Young and old, and some real knowledgeable people in there about football and all that stuff. And I've said this, maybe we're small in numbers at times, especially away from home, but very, very focal. My first home game on Saturday, I've always had a right good rapport with the Inverness supporters when I've been in the away dugout. There's always plenty of banter, sometimes get a wee sweetie every now and then. And that's been as a player, coach, manager. And so hopefully that will be the case Saturday, but I'll say this to the supporters. What I'm seeing in the fans forum and the support and the focal support away from home, there's a real appreciation within that dressing room that their support, especially at this time of the year where it's a real financial strain on a lot of families, but the supporters, their support over this time of the year, it's really appreciated, and hopefully we can start the busy Christmas period against Aberdeen, 5 games in 14 days. Hopefully we can pick up 3 points on Saturday.
So looking forward to Saturday, game against Aberdeen. Team in good shape?
Yeah, the teams, we're all injury free, so everyone's training very well. In fact, we've had to put the reins on them a wee bit. We had to just ease them in early on in the week, put the reins on them. Just got a wee bit finishing touches to do to final preparation tomorrow. And then we know what we'll have to do. We're up against a right good Aberdeen team, Derek's built a good team there, he's got good experience, he's got good legs in right areas, he's got goals in his team and they play good football. They can be physical, so looking forward to the match, and I'm hoping it's a cracker. 2 teams that try to, finish up the high up in the league. They've got aspirations to go and get that second spot. Everybody's saying, well, Inverness, they're going to fall away, that's a false position they're in. But we're there on merit, and I've said that to the players. Let's embrace it, let's take up the challenge and stay there as long as we can. And if we pick up 3 points on Saturday, that'll go a long way for us to stay in that position. Not going to be easy, but Aberdeen will know they've been in a game. Trust me on that, they'll know they've been in a game.
Yeah, we go in off the back of 5 clean sheets. There are 3 clean sheets, so it could turn out to be a battle of the goalkeepers this one.
Aye, but what you'll probably find, it'll be a high scoring game, and as long as we score one more than them, then I'll be absolutely delighted. I'm intrigued to see how it goes, and but I'm seeing a lot of good signs. And you know, as I say, if you've got, you're talking about clean sheets, you've got 2 centre halves that love to go and compete, love the battle. You know, it inspires them keeping clean sheets. They play for clean sheets. You've got a goalkeeper at the back who's on great form, who refuses to get beat right at this moment in time. Shinny just got the Daily Record Player of the Month, and it's great that we're getting that recognition, because usually these awards go to strikers, and we all know how good Shinny is, but it's nice that other outside factors are recognising his performances for Inverness, so we'll make it continue. And then you've got Carroll's hard as nails, nothing gets past him, and can go play a little bit, absolutely fantastic. And that probably sums us up. One thing I will say is, you're looking at the substitutes and all that stuff, and you're looking at them. Although I wasn't down at the under-20s win against Celtic, I did have somebody there watching, getting my own report back on the players. And you know, once again, Big Toby done very well. Christie done very well. Polworth done well. Danny at the back done very well. We've got Danny Williams that wasn't involved. So it was Danny Devine that done well, Danny Williams done. So you're saying to yourself, by the way, you boys have got a bit about yourself. And young Adam, the Irish kid, was
Evans.
He's got some in that kid. So you know, so then you know, you get asked these questions, what's going to happen at the window, what's going to happen here or there. We've got plenty. Promote your own, give these guys a chance, go and give them a chance. Guarantee you, I think these guys have got it in them to go and grab it. The reason I'm saying that is because when they're on the training pitch, they train to a standard. You see Bully scoring goals every Saturday, and the goals that he scored, and it comes at no great surprise to me, because I see him do it every day on training. All sorts of goals, headers, tap-ins, left foot, right foots, near post, back post, and you go, well. And that's what I'm trying to get through to the rest of the players on the training pitch. You might not be the goal scorer that Bully is, but if you're the best footballer or the best passer of the ball, that'll then transmit and manifest itself in a game on a Saturday. So massive the way you train.
Yeah.
You know, and the game comes easy.
And talking about promoting from within, I believe you've added somebody to your coaching staff.
Yeah, Ryan Esson, absolutely fantastic appointment, I have to say that. First and foremost, I have to say, when I says this and suggested that he comes on the sort of staff, and he says, no, I'm still wanting that number 1 spot. He's desperate to get that number 1 spot back, so I'm saying great, he's still got that. And he's more than good enough to get it back and hold it right at this moment in time. We've got Dino in great form, and long may that continue. But the relationship and the way they train, they really push each other. The 2 younger ones underneath that, Cammy, Mackay and Draper, they're getting trained like men, you know, and it's a specialised position, goalkeeping. And you know, we're training away, you're turning around, the sweat's dripping off these guys, they're covered in mud, they're kicking balls at each other, they're, you know, down, up, all over the place. And to get someone Ryan's experience, know-how, knowledge and love for the club to take up that role, absolutely delighted for that. And you know, he's going to go right through the academy, and his remit is to go and produce good young goalkeepers for the future.
Excellent. And Cammy Mackay, you talked to him there, he's going out for a short loan.
Cammy's gone to Clack, we've got good relationships with Clack. I think the under-20s is closed down now for the Christmas period, so he'll go there for 28 days and get himself 4 or 5 games. A young kid that's impressed me, may I add. Really impressed me the way he goes about his business, so that'll do him the world of good. Another one, Curtis Allen. Curtis has now left us. He come to see me, he just felt that because of his injury problems, a little bit homesick, he just felt that for his well-being, his peace of mind, he wanted to go home back to Ireland. That was a concern to us, you know, it wasn't a decision that it was just made off the cuff. He did speak to a lot of people, family, before he made that decision, and so he's fought long and hard about it. But I was just a little bit disappointed, never got the chance to work with him, but he goes away with our best wishes, and you know, we wish him all the best. Good enough lad about the place, always had a smile on his face, and you know, when you sit and talk to the physio about his injuries, you know, it was one thing after the other. So hopefully, touch wood for his, you know, he's coming through it, he's getting over it, still got a wee bit to go in his rehab, but he can get himself sorted out back in Ireland and get playing his football again.
That's great. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay.